Navigation bar is placed at the top of the website. It contains Dropbox logo, sign up option, login option, get started button, language icon, menu icon, etc. I made this navigation bar so fixed that users can access it while scrolling. I use CSS Flexbox to align all elements properly and create a professional handle and header design. Here I used also use images and headers right left for that to place the positions of these images and in such an order. So I use the left and right. Now we're going to hero section. This section this is first visual section when the website opens. It contains main heading and a description text and try drawbox view button promotional image. The purpose of this section is to introduce Drybox and attempt attract users immediately. The large heading an image help grab the user's attention. I use Flexbox to place the text and images side by side. They also used in here I use the text fonts, mag width, font sizes, line width. I also used the font sizes, color, margin. In Hero button, I used new features like border radius, cursors, and cursor is used because if I point on it, it becomes larger and the arrow becomes larger. So I also use image. Now we are going to logo slider section. This section. This section displays logos of popular companies. Features like automatic scroll, animations, infinite loop, logo loops, and pause button. I use CSS keyframes animations to move the logos continuously using JavaScript. I added a button that allows users to pause and return the animation. This section increases trust by showing companies associated with Dropbox. Now I also use the logo tag so that if it goes moving infinitely, it's moving. The images will if image went and then it will come again back. Also used to keep and scroll so that it moves from left to right with infinite times. If we also I use the button control function that if I hover the mouse on it, it stops moving. Now we are going for the find section. Here find section, the section explains Dropbox search functionality. It contains heading, description, action buttons, etc. I mentioned scroll animations using the interaction observer API. When users scroll this section, the content smoothly appears on the screen and this improves user engagement to create a modern look. In modern section also used new options like a transition delay. The transition delay of 0.2 seconds, so it will be a bit slower than normal. uh, Now these are common. Now we're going to media section. Second, sorry for the lag. Yeah, here we have media section. Now the section contains images and videos related to Dropbox search feature. I use images tracking techniques beyond videos and integration to visual explain the features. JavaScript scroll effects create smooth movement and when user scrolls through the pages, this makes the section more attractive and interactive. Organized section. Now going to organize section. Section focuses on file organizing. It explains how Talkspace help users organize files, manage versions, improve your team collaborations. Any animated text and buttons that appears when the user scroll to the section. And purpose of the section is productivity and life management feature. Uh, Here I use organized tags, sections and organized buttons of opacity of is 0 transform from translate y 70 px and organized section show organized tag opacity transforms translate y 0, so organized section show h1. Organized media sections contains video demonstration supporting images. The video and images are displaying side by side using Flexbox. This layout helps explain the features visibility and improve the overall design of the websites. Now we are going on to the say section. Second, Here we go. This section focus on Dropbox file sharing capability. Features like heading, description, interactive button, scroll animation. The purpose is to explain how Dropbox allows users to securely share files and collaborate with others. Smoothly animations make the content more engaging. Now we are going on to share media section. Yeah, the section combines images and videos. The elements visually demonstrate the file section process. As you see in video above, we have used the media section also there. But the difference is first the image is there in the next video. Now the difference is now first we use video here, then use image here. The sections usually demonstrate the file sharing. Multimedia content helps you to understand the features more effectively than text alone. Now we are going on to yeah, we go. I'll just already talked about this. You use newly used translation all 1 by 2 errors. If we move the mouse over it, it disappears. So this is the special in this code. Also use line by line animations, so that if I over the mouse over the each paragraph, and by each paragraph it shows some animations. So I use that. Okay. Now, paragraphs. As you know, paragraphs is used, and button area is used. Lean button are used, and try links are used, and mobile is used. Last, this is the last young as I seen. So, given above, last images plus videos also is used. Mobile response, full back data. Mm, Now we have a security section. We have come to the security section. The section highlights the Dropbox security features. It contains lock icon, heading, description buttons. I used a dark theme. See, you can see a black colors to create a strong visual impact and represent security and protection. The section informs our users about encryption, recovery option, and data protection features. I used here transform one is array is, and security show opacity transform it translate yo, and now we're going on to overlap section. Yeah, overlap image section. Here the section uses overlap uses is used to overlap image one over the other and floating image card. I implemented absolute positioning, Z index, box shadow. The purpose of this section is to demonstrate modern UI design, text it, and create an attractive visual layout. Just now we are now we are going here. I use the minimum height. Minimum width is mandatory in using this, and overflow is also used to move quicker than one because to overflow one over the other. So overflow is used. Now we're going on to certain testimonial section. The testimonial section displays customer reviews and feedback. Features like durable cards, usable image testimonial. I use JavaScript mouse events to allow the users to track card horizontally. Testimonial help build trust and show real world experiences of Dropbox services. Industry section. The sections. Now we are going on to industry section. Because of this I forgot sliders if we it moves from it moves horizontally from left to right or right to left, etc., whatever it may be. uh, this all comes under that. Yeah. Now industry section. This shows how Dropbox is used across different industries. Example: construction, media, technology, manufacturing, and education. I use the CSS. I use CSS grid to create clean and layout that is object is demonstrate Dropbox usability and usable cross media sectors. Uh, now I'm going on to discovery section. Discovery section. The section contains articles and resources. Each card contains images, titles, description, and links. Purpose is to provide additional information and educational content to user card based layouts improve readability and visual appeal. Now I used all the common CSS fonts, text which are used commonly. So here, um, next we're going on to UMO section. And this section contains a link that allows users to explore additional resources. Its purpose is to encourage users to continue browsing behind the homepage content. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, now we're going on to footer section again. This is the final section of the website. It contains product links, support links, company information, the resources, social media icons, language options, the footer access, etc. The footer acts as navigation center and provides quick access to the important information. Now we are going on to HTML, which we can see in the image. Now here. Yeah. No, in the first navbar I used in class, I used divide by action to divide images and divide two images. So here I use link. I also use header for dropouts for heading. And now I use the class another divide and used to keep the login sign in and etc. On the other side. Now also used I closed the navbar and now I again divided the other section and named it as hero. I given in this I have given my text and I also added a button here and also kept an image. This is the main. This is the top layer of the HTML. And now I used low localization, which I said that it moves from left to right. So I use these links. It has an infinite loop. It can't stop imagining. Mm, I also used organize section. Yeah, organize section. I use header. I use paragraph, and also use divide by section to divide the buttons. Two buttons. Yeah. Now I also use left video. And I also used division to divide a video and photo side by side. Also use link and a video. And I used video is in video frame. It's saved as video frame. Now we are going on to share section. In this section you can share anything, and we also use paragraphs buttons as usual, and the same as for this one, same as in section also we all use the division paragraph and etc. mm. Now we are moving on to now we are and this is common as now we are going with JavaScript description. Yeah. Yeah. th- I use JavaScript to implement several features, say interactive features. First, search button. First, start button displays a welcome message when users clicks the type box button. Logo animation control. Here, use logo animation control allows users to pause and remove the logo slider. I also use the scroll animations. I can find here scroll animations allows users to see. I can see the scroll effect allows users to pause and use the interaction API to reveal content while scrolling. Also use the floating effects, moves the images and video smooth eventually smoothly. Testimonial dragging also used scroll animations. Yeah, I also move. Yeah, I've used testimonial dragging allows users to drag testimonial calls horizontally. This features improves our user interactions and create a dynamic browsing experience. Now conclusion. That's it. The conclusion. In conclusion, the project successfully recreates the Dropbox homepage using HTML, JavaScript, CSS. It demonstrates modern website development concepts such as responsive design, animations, multimedia integrations, and user interactions. Through this project, I improved my front-end development skills and gained practical experience